Hello and welcome back to Ken Follett's The Pillars of the Earth with me, Bardon. So we just finished chapter 1 and now we're going to head on into chapter 2. Probably going to start maybe with the election, or maybe we'll jump back to... Okay, so we've gone back to the Builder family because this is Jack. So shoot Forest. So Jack is the kid that we saw being born in the prologue, I believe. Is that right? I think it is, yeah. From what I remember of the book. Okay, so let's check out the board here. Stomach growling. Okay.
I'd rather not.
Well, I guess he's dead, yeah, so what can you do with him though? So we can't actually do anything with it right now. Okay, so what do we have available to us then? We can head over here. Got some hoof prints. Oh, somebody's coming. Or something's coming. Okay, let's follow this on this way now. Okay, can't go anywhere there. So hoof prints. Let's come over here. Oh, look at this. A deer. Let's try our slingshot at the deer. Okay. There. And there. Get it. Okay, we hit it. Okay, let's come back to the water. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
So the boar must be dead too long. That's why you said you'd rather not. Yeah. So let's get the deer. Stomach growling again. Okay, let's start butchering the deer.
My name is Jack. For a long time, it was the only name I had known. I was born and raised in a cave by my mother. We were used to getting by, but that year the winter had been harsh. I was proud to have killed my first deer that day. And while waiting for Mother to help me cure it, I decided to practice my reading.
Ah, now I remember. Jack isn't actually...
The Lord and King of all
unfinished.
France, Charles the Great, has spent 7 long years fighting in Spain. He has conquered the highlands and the plain.
Let's remember the verse. Let's think harder.
The Lord and King of all France, Charles the Great, has spent 7 long years fighting in Spain. He has conquered the highlands and the plain. Before him, not a single fort remains.
Okay, his stomach's always growling.
Afternoon was approaching fast, and Mother still hadn't returned. So, if I wanted to cure the meat, I had to do it on my own. Else it would all go to waste.
Yeah, so Jack isn't a blood relative of the Builder family, but I believe that we're going to end up as part of the Builder family. So the child that was born is going to be our brother, or like step brother or adopted brother, or whatever you want to call it. So you're going to know it all by heart. Okay, good. Now, let's start with the venison.
I can't eat it raw.
No, we don't want you to eat it.
I need to cure it.
Okay,
Meat goes bad fast.
so what have we got for the curing process? We have sacks, we have a castle, we have tools, we have a bookshelf, we have a hearth, and some logs. Okay, so let's start with the bookshelf. We can only think about that. One book is in French. Okay, let's go to the sack then. Probably salt. No, it's not. Okay. Castle.
There he is. Charles the Great, the protector of my town. You're coming with me.
Made by mother. It's nice. Go to the tools. So let's inspect Ellen's bow. Ellen's bow. Ellen and Jack keep a variety of short and long range weapons in their home. The two lead their lives as outlaws, outside of society and the protection of the law. A bow can serve as an invaluable tool both for hunting and self-protection. Most outlaws were once accused of a crime but failed to appear for judgment. According to the law, their contracts, claims and ownerships then fell void. As outlaws have no rights, anyone can harm them or capture them and turn them in. Thus, many outlaws turn to a life of hiding and thievery. Okay, interesting. Okay, what else do we have? So let's go to the logs. Mother chopped this last autumn. Okay, let's take it. Let's put the log on the hearth.
Good. It's warmer.
Okay,
Now I need some wet wood to make it smoke properly.
let's get some twigs. Oh, what's out there? Sounds like a baby.
Huh? What's that?
What's that noise coming from the forest? We've got a pile of rocks. Let's get the twigs. So I think we know what the noise is coming from the forest. But let's start curing our meat first. Let's put these on here.
Mother will be proud.
Okay, so that's curing away.
Now, what's that noise?
Yeah, let's go check out the noise. As I said, it's a long time since I read the book, so the story's coming back to me bit by bit. Follow the noise. Okay, so if we had actually gone there, we would have met him earlier, I guess. Okay, so let's go to the rock. Ouch! Why did you kick it? Okay, let's check out the frozen puddle. See what he says about that.
It was hit by something sharp. That was no animal.
No. It was Tom. Let's follow the noise. There's a horse here. So,
Good. He hasn't seen you.
Who is he?
A whip. That's what he is.
that's Francis.
A whip. That means he's someone bad. I told you about people like him, remember?
Is he a priest?
Is he a priest? Almost. He's a monk. Although not an ordinary one. Maybe an official for someone important. I don't like this one bit.
He looks nice though. He's smiling.
Listen, Cub. I am sorry. I know there's so much you want to know about the world out there, but for now, we must stay hidden. And never trust a man of God. Least of all his compassion. You'll either end up in a monastery or at the gallows. Get down.
Easy now, it's just someone little. No need to be afraid.
I'm going to follow him. You go home and wait for me, little cub.
Yeah, I don't think we'll just go home. Let's go check out the bloody rag. Bloody piece of cloth, let's take it. Okay, now what can we do? Round. Oh! What we found? Agnes. He won't touch it, huh? Let's try do that. No? Okay. How about this? No. Okay. She can't do anything. He won't do anything with the foot. And there's nothing else we can interact with here, so I guess we have to go home. So I think... Oh,
Mother?
who's there? Nothing we can interact with. But it's not your mother. Let's go back into the forest.
Don't move. We killed the pig thief in Salisbury. We can kill you too. Bloody outlaw. Where's the baby? Did you eat it?
I don't have the baby.
I don't have the baby.
Right.
What a dick,
What's
eh?
this?
Told you.
Give it back.
What do you want with this? You can't read.
Me better than you.
It's back.
Leave the boy be, Alfred.
He took the baby. I saw him take Mother's cloak. He's the only one around. Who else would have taken it?
Wolves.
He was a monk.
A monk took it.
A monk?
Yes, on a horse.
Is that true?
Of course it's true.
Where did he go?
He should take us there.
Leave him alone. He's just a boy.
What is your name, boy?
Thanks, Martha. Jack.
Jack?
Do you live in these woods, Jack?
Yes, I do.
Then you know this place better than us.
Yes.
Please. I don't know why I left the child. I thought I couldn't take care of him alone, but I cannot leave him to die either. I have to know if he's all right. Will you help us?
Nod.
You're a good lad.
Thank you.
I owe you.
If you want your silly book back, you better keep your word.
Yeah, so in the story,
For now, I had no choice. The girl was sobbing, while her father remained tense but quiet. The boy kept on pushing me, which confused me greatly. I had never been hated before. If I had any plans of getting away, it would be like hunting deer. I had to stay sharp until the others forgot to be.
yeah, so in the story, Tom, so the father of the child, the young baby, decides that he can't take care of it, and so they decide to leave it in the forest to either be taken by animals or just to die from exposure and go off. But then his conscience gets to him and decides to go back and get the baby, and that's why Francis was able to find the baby, and why the family were coming back that way. It wasn't that they left the baby there and they went off looking for food or whatever. He was actually abandoning the baby, and then he decided. And it's strange because otherwise he's a good man. So it was a strange decision. And I thought so when I read the book as well. But let's click on through here. Okay, so we've got another number of places we can go to. Or actually, we can only follow the monk's trail. But I believe the monk is going to St. John in the Forest. But let's go here, follow the trail.
The monk had crossed a small stream, or he had followed its course north, which would have led him towards the next village. Either way, the tracks ended at a riverbed as evening was fast approaching. The big man looked at me. "Which way, boy?" he asked.
It's north.
But I could only guess.
Okay, you went this way.
The stream led us to a more convenient crossing. Here, one could easily pass without getting drenched in icy water. Suddenly, the boy called out. He had spotted something on the other bank. A set of fresh hoofprints. He laughed triumphantly as our eyes locked.
Let's admit his success. Although Alfred has a bit of an ego anyway, but let's stroke it.
So, we crossed the river, the boy cheerfully mocking my skills as a tracker.
Okay, I'm pretty sure. Well, let's go this way, but I thought he went to St. John in the Forest, but maybe he didn't.
What is it?
He got us lost.
Did you?
Maybe.
Papa, I'm tired.
That's all right. Come on, up on my shoulders you go.
No, I'm too heavy, and you're too tired anyway. I will remain steadfast.
You should all get some rest. Alfred, stay here with them while I take a look ahead.
No, don't go.
I won't be far, dear. Besides, you can do me a favour while I'm gone. Have an eye on the lads and make sure they get some sleep, all right?
All right.
See? You are steadfast. I won't be long.
I like as well how it's like boy,
You stay
girl, and
where I
man.
can see you while my sister rests. And no tricks.
Because they haven't introduced themselves to Jack yet. Okay, so what can we do? What's this? Snow. Oh no, we're gonna knock it on top of
It's
it.
too far up.
Okay, good. Let's let him sleep.
Huh?
Oh.
What is it? Did you hear something?
The fog is lifting.
The fog is lifting.
I don't like you.
I know that.
Tell me, why do you care about your book so much? You're an animal. You don't even know what it is.
The Lord and King of all France, Charles the Great, has spent 7 long years fighting in Spain. He has conquered the highlands and the plain. Before him, not a single fort remains.
What are you rambling on about?
It's from the book.
How do you know this? You're an animal.
Can't you read?
Can't you read?
Alfred's
Hey,
gonna
you
hit
see
him.
that? Over there in the fog. There is something there.
It's a dead deer.
What is it?
A deer. It broke through the ice and died.
Children! Martha, wake up, dear.
Who's she?
We met in the forest. I'm Jack's mother. Come here, Jack.
Did you find him?
Yes, dear, we did.
The baby is safe. The monk brought it to a small cell not far from here.
But we won't go there now. Ellen offered us shelter for tonight.
Good.
I have.
Excellent.
Follow me.
If I'd known you lived this close, my Agnes might have been saved.
Don't fool yourself. When a woman is bleeding inside, it either stops or it doesn't. All you can do is keep her warm, and you did that. I'm sorry, but the living must take care of the living.
True.
Jack, give the children some soup, will you? Will you be able to get work soon?
Let's
hard to
serve
say.
Martha
People
first.
don't usually hire a new master builder in winter. Too cold for
She's the
stirring.
youngest.
Sometimes you get lucky, but not this
Thank
year.
you, Jack.
Now, Alfred is a dick, and really we should serve him last. We're not going to, because
Some time ago,
he's
I
a
had work
guest.
in Exeter. They offered me the post of builder for the Castellan to keep the walls and defences in shape. And it would have kept me busy for the rest of my life. We would have lived like bishops.
What happened?
I refused. All I cared about was working on a cathedral again. I was a fool.
You can do better than to build
Okay,
a church.
let's give soup to Alfred.
Well, I worked on one once. That was good work. Nah, I won't ramble on now. But if you ask Martha, she'll tell you everything about it.
I think Jack would be curious.
You know, a man like you should not beat himself so hard.
No. No, there is no excuse for leaving my
There isn't.
baby son behind.
Women
Nonsense.
die in labour. Men abandon their children all the time.
Doesn't make it
It's
right.
rare that they return.
Is that what happened to you and your son?
No, that is an altogether different story. One I haven't even told Jack yet. All I can say is, I raised him alone in this cave, outside of town law. Just us and the forest.
How do you get by?
We hunt, we gather. It works well enough for us two to survive. You can thank Jack for the meal, by the way. My little cub caught his first deer today, all by himself.
I'm impressed.
What's a cathedral?
It's a big house for people to pray.
They go there to rob each other?
No, they don't prey on each other. They talk to God.
It's a place of worship and a home for priests and monks.
Oh.
Eat well, children. You need your strength.
And so do you, Master Builder. Go on, tuck in.
I will. Thank you. Well, they're asleep now. So, what is it?
I told you that the monk had taken the baby to a small cell nearby. It's true, but I advise you to stay away from there.
Why?
What? Why?
Because you abandoned it. That counts as murder.
Really?
Then I have to steal him. I have to own up to what I've done. I have to take back my son.
Think for a moment. You have been out of work since summer. A baby needs a lot of care. More than your other children. How will you feed him?
But what am I to do then? Live like you? I don't know a thing about hunting. I'm a mason. Even in a castle I'm more at home than here.
Leave the baby with the monks. He'd be warm and fed. You wouldn't have to carry him while you look for work. And when you do find something, you can come back and fetch him.
I don't know. Since Agnes died, I don't know anything anymore.
You're a good man, Tom Builder. You're kind and gentle and strong. You will do the right thing. You also don't have to go through this alone, you know.
Oh, really?
Jack and I will have to leave this place soon. The winter is too cruel and we might not survive if we stayed. We could all travel together.
I don't know.
Just say yes, Tom.
I have my hands full with my children already.
I can help you take care of them. If you promise to teach my son how to get along in the world of men. We may be strangers now, but we would be at each other's side, helping out however we can.
Just say yes, Tom.
The living must take care of the living.
There you go.
Yes.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna answer this question, and then when the sequence is over, we'll probably wrap up the episode because we're getting short on time. But I'm gonna say I'm going to see a castle because he's got his little castle over here, and the reason I asked about the cathedral as well is because obviously Jack here is interested in the world and buildings and stuff, so I think he would have done that rather than taking soup for himself. He would have been very excited about having new people and very curious as well. So let's do this.
That night I dreamed of a strange world. One of knights and monks preying upon each other in a big, dark cave. There were small castles, dead deer, and a giant called Tom. In that dream I was happy. I tightly held my mother's hand, watching the kind giant and learning his mysterious ways.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so let's see. We caught a deer and cured it for dinner. Ran into Tom Builder and his family. Gave Martha some soup. Alfred tolerated us. We're looking forward to finally leaving the forest, and we found information about Jack and Ellen's lives as outlaws. Okay, so again, it was a shorter chapter than chapter 1, but still enjoyed it. It's telling a nice story, you know. So it's going to be interesting. Although I know a lot of the story, it's going to be interesting to kind of see the details of what happens next as well with them when they start traveling together. But for now, that is the end of this particular episode. So I hope you are enjoying it, and I really do hope you all join me next time. Goodbye. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe you'll hit the subscribe button there on the right and check out some other videos here on the left.